Wait, you two! Just a moment, please. You're the traveler in Paimon, right? It's a pleasure to meet you. Do you have a moment? There's something I'd like to discuss with you. My name is Nabil. Currently, Sayno is out investigating a case and—
Oh no.
Well, to be completely honest, it's pretty hard to imagine any— Word has it that you two are brave.
Alright.
Large amounts of canned knowledge from, according to some research, using rumors also. Last we heard from
Sounds like... Cyno! There you are! We found...
Ah, it's you two. I knew I sensed a familiar presence, but I'm very busy at the moment. We'll have to—
That's right! Nabil
So Nabil told you about this? I see. Well, the situation might be more problematic than you anticipated. Long story short, I was able to learn of the secret
Whoa. Sounds pretty complicated. Alright, so...
What is the situation? Shine down! This will be a productive partnership, I hope. Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Utensils at the ready. I have high hopes for this journey. treasure buried in time.
Even when darkness falls, the faithful shall not stray from the righteous path. Here! Forest, protect us. You poor lost lamb.
Are we sure this stuff isn't expired?
Understood. I just have to stand here, right?
Extinguished! A little amuse-bouche! The pinnacle of excellence! Merciless! Another star goes out!
Is this all you got? Seems even less.
What difference does it make? If you see something you like, buy it.
They've been cracking down on us lately, so we don't have much on hand. If you see something that catches your eye, then now's your chance. There's no telling when we'll have more.
What does the academia think they're doing? All right. I don't see any real gems in this batch. It's all pretty ordinary stuff. Whatever. How much do I owe you?
150K. Show us the Mora, and you'll get the goods.
Put the Mora down and your hands up.
It's Cyno! When's he ever gonna let up?
Hey, forget the goods! Let's split!
But don't forget the Mora!
Dun dun! Not so fast! You can't escape with Paimon on the case!
What is this? He's got backup now? Doesn't everyone say Cyno works alone? I don't like the looks of this. Either way, it's gonna...
It's over. It's not like we're making a big cut anyway. I'm not losing.
Huh? Did they really just give up?
Just like the others I've cut. They're not deep in the circle, just dealers at the bottom of the All right. I have one question and one...
The pickup location is different every time. The boss tells us where it's gonna be and that's it.
And when is the next batch?
I don't know.
He's telling the truth. Honest. Normally, we should have received the stock we have right now is from 8 days ago, which is why there isn't much left.
I know exactly why they didn't receive their last batch. I suspect who's ever running this whole thing knew that I was coming. When you were trying to escape, you said something about me working alone.
Are you kidding? We've known your name since day one in this business. The boss warned us to watch out and even... But here we are. I guess we never...
They already knew all about me and were... These small fries are the only ones they leave out in the open. And if only we had another lead. Like a merchant who sells large amounts of canned knowledge.
Huh?
Do you have a potential suspect?
Woo!
That's right. I won't turn a blind...
Oh! Sounds like we shouldn't...
I see. Anyway, if you manage to learn anything... And as for you... I don't ever want to catch you buying canned knowledge again. If you possess any unused
Okay, I got it. Just keep your nose out of my business.
Hey! What's with the attitude?
What, you got a problem with that too? Listen, buying canned knowledge is a deal between two people. Think about it. If the academia is hoarding something as convenient and useful like canned knowledge...
The academia has clearly published the potential dangers of canned knowledge. I just hope you understand that your actions are what fuel... If I ever catch you again, I will... All right, Traveler.
Ha! You think you can scare me?
Traveler, why don't we go talk to...
Off to the freezer! Yoo-hoo! Obey! Into the void!
Should replace my hammer.
Your hard work is paying off, as it should.
Shower me with praise! Unleash! A little amuse.
Strike a pop!
A treasure buried in time.
A dash of frost. Yoo-hoo!
You've earned yourself a reward.
Fearless. Paradigm shift. Off to the freeze! Strike a pop! Obey!
You've earned yourself a reward.
I see. So that's the latest scoop. Good thing you didn't rat me out. Otherwise, who knows where I'd have to be hiding to avoid attention. No idea. Sorry, I've already cashed out of the... Huh? You mean that's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market, it was becoming impossible to fetch decent prices. Besides, it seems that group of smugglers has practically taken over the market. It's a little rule of mine. Plus, with regulations getting as tight as they are now, I figured I might as well just hang it up. Aw, sounds like we came off it. Well, not completely. Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling activity, but since you didn't sell me out, after all, those smugglers have really crossed the line, butting their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out soon so that I can take over.
Hey, you just want to make more business for yourself.
Don't underestimate its value. Think about it. You can gain all sorts. Of course, not everyone needs that kind of knowledge, but in a market as big as Sumeru, there is plenty of demand.
Then why does the academia prohibit
Being able to gain complex knowledge and become a scholar with the snap of your butt? Everything in the world comes at a price. Gaining knowledge is a complicated process. It requires learning, thinking, and practice. Even when it comes to my own butt with canned knowledge, one may simply skip all the hassle and get whatever they need to know immediately. That first, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought, and you'll find it very hard to forget. And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time diminishes your ability to think. You'll end up...
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you used canned knowledge before. Did you feel any make?
Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue, which is exactly why I use it. It's just like how medicine can be used to cure diseases. But anyway, back to the point. There'll be consequences if the sale of canned knowledge by those smugglers. And what's worse, as far as I know, they're
The Court of Desolation.
Rumor has it that it's a site of ruins from the age of King Deshret. It's said that with the treasures inside, word on the street is that there'll be an auction taking place in the desert. Once I heard about the auction, I began to suspect that all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion. I'd wager that their real target is the Court of Death, because on the other hand, no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed in finding the court.
Sounds to Paimon like we better head to the...
That's right. And now that I've shared all that valuable info with you, it's time to introduce our limited edition desert travel kit. It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location. As I said, I've got it. What? No need to worry, little one. Cyno's the one. All you'll need to do is tell him to go to the Merchants Guild and pay the bill once the mission is completed. I'm sure the General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid. And I can only imagine the funsies.
We better get going. If Dory keeps that...
By the way, because in the whoever's behind this. So, you see, as for the long, you've got quite.
We got news for you. What the smugglers are really after is a chance to research the Court of Desolation. They are hosting an auction in the desert to sell canned knowledge about those ruins.
The Court of Desolation. I won't ask how you came by this intel, but is it reliable?
We also heard that the Court of Desolation...
Partially. It was a secret place built by a dark sect from the age of King Deshret. The ruins do contain treasures. According to past research, one must forfeit their life as the price of entering. They are not some ordinary, however. If they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers, then I suppose less in recent years. But there are always those who attempt to do so. After all, legends claim that whoever obtains death is often the greatest grievance for many people. Though they're fully aware that the chance of these rumors being true that's why some continue to research it, regardless of it being a restricted subject. Do you know where the auction is taking place? Good. We'll go investigate.
Huh?
That's right. Let's begin to leave. Don't worry.
That's Cyno for you. But we can lend a...
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you. That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back. You must be Cyno. I've heard a lot about you. You've got quite a reputation. But this time you're in over your head. And as for you two, Why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you?
That's right! We won't just sit back and do nothing!
Ha! Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Cyno? My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. He could, for example, reduce the amount of canned knowledge on the market. I'm sure that would help your investigation appear to be successful enough. On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit. So you see, you get both Mora and a boost to your reputation. I can't think of a reason why you would pass that up.
Is that so? Well, I can't think of a reason why I'd accept.
Sorry, no can do. We're getting paid to...
Happy to oblige. A little amusement.
Yoo-hoo! Unleash!
Fearless. Another star goes out.
You are not welcome here.
Manifest.
Ugh! This doesn't change anything. You're in over your head, Cyno. Let's get out of here!
No need. Even if we apprehend them, I apologize for bringing you into this dangerous mess. You should be careful from now on. Sleep with one eye open.
Wait, hold on! There's no—
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long time. Yes. I was carrying out a mission with one of my superiors. I didn't have much experience at the time. My superior was injured while protecting me. And we struck—
Whoa! Who could have seen that?
He survived with a fractured wrist. It took 2 months for him to recover. But luckily, his name is Taj Radkani. A very well-respected— Anyway, our mission will be dangerous.
Don't worry, Paimon will stay alert. We'll see danger coming.
Good. Don't worry. And once this is all over, we still have a long way to go. So you'll need to hang in there for a while longer. This is not a good place to— Of course. But I'm accustomed to these—
Care to share?
Just try to stay focused. Use your willpower to support your mind. Take one step after another. Don't let your mind perceive your body's limitation.
Okay, if you say so. Just look around. It's just sand and desert. There aren't any monsters for miles around. Whoa! Where did these scorpions come from?
Watch out. Something's not right.
Strike a pose. Unleash. Into the void.
Well, Paimon—
Those weren't just normal scorpions. See? There are marked numbers on their pincers. They were raised by someone. Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. These scorpions— We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see.
This place is super dangerous.
Something's not right. There are no Stay still. Here's the answer. They must have planted this on you.
Huh? What is it?
A miniature tracking device made by the Ksharwar. They can use this to discern your approximate location, but this device wasn't licensed for mass production. Where did they...
Whoa! Paimon never knew that kind of thing!
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the mercenary. It was a frantic fight.
Well, good thing you were able to find...
No. Hold on to it. Let's keep heading to the auction. It would be dangerous.
Shower me with prayer! Manifest!
They're back again! How many of them are there?
This will be a productive partnership, I hope.
Let the wind lead. Overruled. Laid bare. Search!
An impressive bounty.
I knew you'd miss me.
for rule. Strike a pose! Manifest! Fearless. Another star goes out! Obey! Yoo-hoo! Annihilate.
You've earned your... self a reward.
Transfixed!
At the ready.
will come in handy.
This will be a productive partnership, I hope.
Utensils at the ready. A little amuse. Shower me with praise. Manifest. Ha! Surge.
Your hard work. It's paying off, as it should.
Yoo-hoo! Obey! Merciless. Paradigm shift.
You've earned your... Offer reward. Your hard work is paying off, as it should.
Shower me with praise! Fearless. Another star goes out! Off to the freezer! Huh.
This chest is pretty good at keeping things fresh.
You are not
dash of
welcome
frost.
here.
Strike him up.
Unleash! Into the void! Your hard work is paying off, as it should.
Following
To
orders.
oblige.
Time to go to work.
Off to the freeze. Shower me with the
Manifest!
another star goes out.
Your hard work is paying off, as it should.
Extinguished. Yoo-hoo! Obey!
Merciless. Paradigm shift.
A little amuse boost. Strike a pose.
You've earned yourself a reward.
A dash of frost. Shower me with threat.
Unleash! Fearless. Into the void!
Surge.
Yeah. A treasure buried in time.
Annihilate it. Off to the freezer! Obey! Ha, cha. Extinguished!
Like a lamb to the
A dash of froth! Strike a pose! Unleash! Merciless! Another star goes out!
I'll be back.
You've earned yourself a reward.
Annihilate it!
Weird. Is this where the action is? Yeah, not.
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. But even so, they still knew we were coming.
Aw, what should we do now?
We searched the area. They couldn't have moved all the knowledge capsules so quickly. There might still be something left for us to find.
All right, let's take a.
Did you find it?
No, nothing in particular.
It's possible there weren't many knowledge capsules containing, but don't worry. I have another idea. Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something will come up by then. They packed up in a hurry and didn't have time to carry off all their goods. Once they think we've left the premises, they'll be back to pick up their belongings. We just need to make sure the tracker goes far enough.
Oh, okay, we'll start.
Yes, and don't worry. There's no time to lose.
Ugh, so tired. We've brought further? Let's go. Maybe.
Obey! Am I still too weak?
Oh, looks like Cyno caught someone! So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya? Alright, tell—
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. Rather, he is not the primary instigator.
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up to your reputation, Cyno. If I had any idea you were still around—
Huh? Great!
Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned their goods and fled at once. Obviously, there was a— Since all the goods were just left here unsupervised, I thought I'd use the opportunity to come back and take what I could.
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the canned knowledge,
No, I'll talk. But before that, if we stay here, chances are that someone will see me with—
All right.
How about my home in Aru Village?
Fine. Let's head out. You can throw away the tracker now, Traveler.
Listen, buddy, you better not try to trick us!
Come on now. Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under Cyno's watch? Seriously, what can I even do?
Extinguished!
Dad, you're back! Oh, we have guests?
This is my daughter, Simin. She can be a little shy. Why don't you run along now, dear? Dad needs to talk with our guest.
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows Cyno in our business, but
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the trap.
to be honest, I really didn't expect to see Cyno, the lone operator, working with any partners. When I saw the tracker start moving, but even though you caught me, I'd still urge you to stop while you...
Why is that?
Everything, from the manufacturing of canned knowledge, to the sales and even splitting the profit. Everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've worked to build. It will be a long and difficult fight, and even if you manage to win in the end, no one will thank you. If anything...
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests.
Don't mention it. And, I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it a little tasty.
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more next time.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits?
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. My daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively weak heart and lungs. That's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why she locks herself up in her room most of the time. As for me, I was just an average merchant. I would wake up early and travel all around to make a profit. But until one day, someone reached out.
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. With all the mora I made, I could finally afford medical treatment from... There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem like an unforgivable... I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please.
Oh no. That means that if we prevent the sale of...
I must get to the truth. I can find someone to help treat your child. But I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggling.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help... You'll find some goods I received just recently.
Whoa! Look at all of this!
Yes. All neatly packed away and organized in boxes. To think that this is all... Small producers could impossibly support such a large quantity of goods.
Huh? Look! These seem different.
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this? Yes, it's a Matra seal, indicating that the goods have passed. I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be involved when I found the tracker earlier. The pieces have now all fallen into place. With this Matra seal? No wonder they don't want me to investigate. It turns out that a Matra is behind this. Eve, could I ask you for a favor, Traveler? Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia, if we can enter the repository, but you'll need to be the one who checks the...
Sure thing!
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. We can get more information on other dealers from Bahari.
If you start sniffing around the academia, it won't be long, and once word gets out...
Don't worry. I'll find them, but if you still feel uneasy, then why don't you tell me about anyone else you...
You've earned yourself a reward.
Annihilate it. Search!
Stay safe. Don't get hurt.
You've earned yourself a reward.
Extinguished!
Hello, we meet again. Have you managed to find Cyno? I read the letter and must admit...
It's alright. We...
Even I don't usually have authorization to enter. That's right. However, some information may be retained. Follow me. I'll show you.
The restricted repository.
Okay, I understand. Since Cyno is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you. You may browse but I'd suggest avoiding any other research files. Sometimes the less you know.
Huh. So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you and me.
There are many who do not openly converse with others within the academia. But even so, there are very few who I feel could be trusted with a real secret. Cyno happens to be one of them. Even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. And that goes for anyone he trusts. The files are over there. Just make it quick. We have an alarm set behind the bookshelf for security purpose.
Whoa, there's a lot to read here. Have you found anything yet? Huh, it reminds Paimon of Cyno's former...
His former partner. That would be Taj Radkani. But you're not far off. Mortada Radkani was Taj...
What? Taj's son went to prison for researching the Court of Desolation?
Why do you sound so surprised? You're a Matra, aren't you?
It's just that they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I knew was that Taj's son was taken to prison.
No. Unfortunately, there isn't. He took his own life not long after he went to prison. You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil has. Every Matra knows him. I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He used to be Cyno's only partner. Taj is also skilled with the polearm, so the two of them used to practice together when they weren't out.
Ah, right. I heard Cyno mention that before. I wonder if it had anything to...
Taj was already very well known by the time Mortada was born. So when Mortada came to study at the Academia, everyone had high expectations of him. Then he had an unpleasant dispute with his father, but they were eventually able to work things out. Not long after they had reconciled, Taj arrested his son and put him behind bars. He begged for leniency, but Taj wouldn't agree. Shortly after, Mortada slit his own throat with the pieces of a broken bowl. By the time Taj arrived at the scene, it was all... Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face. I guess that's why he chose to move to admit...
I had no idea that happened. That must be...
That's awful. Paimon feels...
Wait, don't tell me you're starting... Possible. Taj would never do that. But this is Taj we're talking about. He would never do anything against regulation.
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating from the Academia, because he was the only one who could have recently gone through research files, there are so many files about those ruins that it would be difficult to restart any research, since the 7 original researchers were put... However, if the files were made into canned knowledge, they could be understood immediately.
But even so...
According to the legends, the treasures inside the Court of Desolation could allow someone to see beyond life, though I don't really believe Taj would ever try to do something like that. I'm just telling you what I know. Do you have any questions? If not...
Paimon's kinda confused.
Oh, now that I think about it, Cyno... There's no way so many boxes could ever get through without drawing any attention. Don't worry, Taj. I won't let your reputation...
Alrighty then, let's go ask...
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of...
Huh. Well,
Yes, but the academia consumes so many resources each day. Everything from...
Right, but we're looking for ship...
That I'm not too sure of. I
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the acad...
No, not that I'm aware of. Perhaps...
Excuse me, have you seen any large ship...
Huh? Why do you ask?
I'm just checking to ensure nothing...
Well, I can't say it's unusual, but there's a Kashar researcher who's been making frequent shipments recently. When I asked him about it, he said they just contained a bunch of old worn-out machines. The Kashar used to often sell scrap machines to traveling merchants, but he's been making a lot of shipments lately. There weren't ever so many out.
And you didn't find that suspicious?
Well, the boxes were stamped with the Matra seal. Why should I bother? Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe a man named Taj came here and told me that he'd already inspected the goods personally and ordered me to leave the researcher.
Possible. There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way Taj would ever... No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone must... Wait, I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj. A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with them in his office. I was standing outside of the door, and I vaguely heard them say, before I realized it, the door opened, and Taj left with the group of them. I noticed that he had also changed into Eremite attire. But Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started to feel a little concerned about the whole...
A group of Eremites? Could Taj...
No way. Taj is just like Cyno. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There's no way that he would... Fine. Looks like...
Hey, don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and...
Search!
So, this is Taj's place.
Well, what should we do then?
No. Wait. Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission. You're right. Even if we apply for a warrant now, we won't be able to do anything until tomorrow at the earliest. What's this?
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map. Nabil.
Yes. These are the transactions between Taj and some other people. From the look, the whole operation involves more than 300 people, including dozens of celebrities. I have a feeling that Cyno might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a large organization on their own. You're right, as for the map, it appears to indicate the location of the Court of Desolation. If Taj really has turned on his honor and committed these terrible acts, I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well. Maybe Cyno will...
All right, we'll give these to Cyno.
I don't want to suspect him, but...
Gosh, from what I remember, he is a straight-laced man. Although he would resort to it.
So do you think he's the one?
I'm still not sure. I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortada was for him. Nor can whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons. We have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, that's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. That's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning, and time is ticking.
Yoo-hoo! Unleash! Merciless. Paradigm shift. You've earned yourself a reward.
You won this one.
Obey! Extinguished!
Huh?
treasure buried in time.
Up to the freezer! Shower me with the...
Unleash! Merciless.
Another star goes out!
A treasure buried in time.
You are not well for trouble.
Yoo-hoo! Obey!
Paradigm shift! A treasure buried in time.
These... things. What are they used for?
Yoo-hoo! Take it. Go on. You have my approval.
So this is the Court of Desolation. Are there really any treasures buried here? Oh, Paimon's kinda nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
Look, these walls have definitely seen better days. Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Bifrost! Yoo-hoo! Manifest! Another star goes out!
Tosh.
Ah, Cyno. It's been some time since I've seen you last. I trust you are doing well. Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume. Even faster than I expected. Is it because you have some new partners now?
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But the most important answer still eludes me. Was it all your doing? Smuggling the canned knowledge? The research of the Court of Desolation?
Yes, it was me.
Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say I've changed. I've become a selfish coward who only wants to pursue his own interests.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me sooner or later. When you're young, you press forward, unattached, living solely for the justice in your heart. But as you begin to age, you start to become more cautious. You know many things are wrong, but still turn a blind eye to them. I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada died. I could feel the justice that I once strived to uphold slowly crumbling in my heart. I was completely dedicated to all that I did, but as I grew older, Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. My son hated me. I failed him as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with him. The Court of Desolation. Here lies the key to overcoming.
So.
See this door behind me? I'm so close, Cyno. If only you hadn't arrived now, I could already have...
Enough conjecture. What has happened is, in the end, the treasures you...
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see them?
No. I sense danger behind that door.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me fulfill my last wish just this once? Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles...
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all. This power
Off
is
to the
mine.
freezer! Shower me with the... Merciless. Paradigm shift.
Your strength.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember. This is only a taste of it. Once I...
Uh-oh. We have...
I won't let you open that door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop.
I'll do what I have.
I still remember when we first became partners. Even after all this time, you still haven't changed.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names. All of this was just part of the act you were putting on. What happened just now was also part of your plan. I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed...
Huh? What do you mean?
He never planned on opening the door.
seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Mortada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, that is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate and find the Court of Desolation. People from every walk of life are involved. They are relentless in their search, pouring...
No wonder banning the research wasn't enough. A full-scale...
I'm a flesh and blood human like anyone else, so I obviously hesitated and considered it. The thought I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Court of Desolation. A place that once drove. As long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did. Generation after generation. Regardless of the cost. Let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it out. That's right. I acted as if I had abandoned my convictions just so that they would cooperate without raising any suspicion. But that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice. The act to add to the problem. The organization is so powerful that they even have...
So, you pretended to be the one behind...
Yes. I'm sorry, but now... Anyway, this place is collapsing. You must leave...
Wait! Aren't you leaving too?
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. He planned it all from the very beginning, risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them.
Regardless, I made a grave mistake by allowing the smuggling and the I was always so busy with work that I never made time. Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me. I'll leave all those people on the list to you.
There's nothing to be sorry for. If you see Mortada...
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
All right, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Because we are Matra.
Huh? The Court of Desolation has...
Just as Taj said, that place being buried in quicksand is its right to them. As long as there's more to... Their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. Taj may have set them... That's an opportunity that...
We'll help too.
Thank you. Just leave the... So?
All things come to an end. Even time itself.
We meet again. Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabil, what are you...
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Ribat, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. The last few days have been quite the ride. At first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight. They made several desperate attempts to cover up the truth. After that, people on the list started to put pressure on the higher-ups within the academia.
And?
Well, then we received word that Taj Rudkani and the Matra then moved together against the enemy. We cleared out the traitors from within. Some of them managed to get out of the academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured by Sayno. I even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine, but was still apprehended just at the border. Having more than 300 prisoners apprehended for interrogation has definitely shaken things.
Is Sayno alright? He didn't get...
He seems fine, but nobody knows the... He brought over 300 suspects to judgment all on his own. Among them were even some of our former colleagues. Not just the... But even if we start feeling all self-conscious, thinking if we've done anything wrong, we're still always honored to have... By the way, are you guys here to see Sayno? I think I just saw him walking. He was walking with someone...
Sure thing, Nabil.
Don't worry about me.
Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating, but I can assure you this is...
I'm aware. However, I learned something unexpected during interrogation. Apparently, Mortada had lived in his father's shadow all his life. After Mortada died, the organization tried to toying with others' minds, treating lives like dirt.
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, if thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse a pollen that has a paralyzing effect.
Sayno! Tainari! Oh, so Tainari must be who Nabil saw earlier!
That's right. Sayno asked me to collect some medicinal herbs to treat a girl named Seamin. I also dropped by just to check for any injuries. He seems to be fine physically, but he looks a little more lonely. And Sayno, relax. You don't always have to look so serious, you know. Why don't you play more Genius Invocation TCG, huh?
How is Kale these?
She's grown a bit taller, but her grades could use some improvement. She still made many mistakes on her last test, even after I had marked. After some time, I plan on having her go outside more.
Huh? You mean
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach the dangers of canned knowledge. Although we've apprehended all the criminals behind the recent smuggling case, there are many. So, I decided to ask her to work on increasing knowledge and awareness.
I will.
If anything else happens, the three of you can find me in the event.
I've already caught those who were preparing to attack you, and even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they wouldn't know that you were...
But what about...
It's still not time for me to rest yet. I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these last few days. I just hope my own change will come slowly. That way, those who see me as their superior, and those who are following in just as I gained courage from my own superiors. And my partner. I'll be fine. I'm also enjoying There are many things I feel better about. Many people want to go to the desert to offer condolences for Taj. But I didn't share details with anyone. One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions. By the way, a merchant approached me and requested that I cover the cost of a desert travel kit. I didn't remember owing anyone Mora, especially not that kind of amount. Do you know anything about...